What's up, comic fam, comic fans? And it's time for the preview show. It's time to preview the comics coming out April 17th, all right? Some shops will put out their DC books on April 16th, all right? So we're going to get into all the books. We got some spec books, we got some spotlight books, we got some books that were FOC today, and we got the rest of the books coming out this week. And we're going to get to them right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, let's get into those books. If you know how we do, we start off with the spec books. Let's go. All right, so we have giant-sized Hulk #1. That is the first spec list or spec book on the spec list. And why is this on the list? Because there's a first appearance of a character called Patchwork Jack. We'll see what happens, but it's the Hulk. Everybody likes the Hulk, right? So what do we got? We got Brian Hitch and Alex Sinclair on the cover, and Philip Kennedy Johnson doing the writing. This could be, I don't know, a good book. Could be a horrible book. Who knows? But we all seem to like the direction the Hulk's going, so that's why this is on the list. And then we have Ultimate Black Panther #3. And why is this on the list? Because we get the first introduction of Ultimate Killmonger and Ultimate Storm. So they've been appearing in the book. I'd say like cameo / first appearances. I'm not sure. We'll see who dictates what. This could also be like the first full appearance of these characters. You see right here on the cover, it says Enter Storm and Killmonger. These are the ultimate versions of that. People are really liking the Ultimate Universe, especially Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate Black Panther right behind that. Alright, let's get into the spotlight books. We only have 2 spec books this week. I didn't see a lot. There's a couple of first appearances this week, but let's get into those spotlight books. First up, we have Roxanne Presents Thor #1. We have the Chad Hammer appearance. This is right out of the pages of Immortal Thor, but we'll get to see what's up with this Chad Hammer individual who's like Thor, but he's the Roxanne mascot. The Roxanne Age of Comics begins. Alright, and the last issue of Thor with the Enchantress, the cover, that was a really cool cover. Alright, next up on the spotlight books, we have Nightwing #113. Why is this important book? Because it's Legacy #300. That's why this is on the spotlight list. A lot of creators on this one. Marv Wolfman, Tom Taylor writing, and then some really great artists. Some really cool covers for this one. But there you go, Nightwing #113, Legacy, issue #300. Let's look at those final orders due books. All right. As long as you get this, excuse me, as long as you get these orders in by some places 5. My local comic shop guy, he'll see them at like 11 and put them in. As long as they're in by today, you should be able to get these books. And if not, I'm sure your shop will have it anyway. Some of the higher priority books sometimes sell out, but most of these books you can still find. With that said, here's an FOC book this week, Doom #1. All right, we got a Doom book from Jonathan Hickman. In the near future, Doom alone must save the Marvel Universe. There you go. So this isn't tied into the Ultimate Universe, and it's maybe in the proper 616 universe. We'll see. But Doom from Jonathan Hickman. That seems like a fun read. And then we have the Helverine. I'm getting the spoiler cover because apparently there's going to be a team put together. I guess the Helverines? I don't know. But they might appear on this spoiler cover. So that's why I'm grabbing it. But FOC this week, we have Helverine #1 coming to town. All right, let's get into all the rest of the comics coming out this week. Image has some trades and some hardcovers. Oh, there you go. You got Ultimate. Sorry, not Ultimate. Invincible. And you got Spawn. All right, we're going to Boom Studios. Boom, here comes the Boom. Ready or not, you got Animal Pound number 3. If you're reading that, that's a 5-issue series. Blown away. This series has some interest to it. We'll see what it's about, but I've heard some buzz. Ethan has a preview. What else? Our Heart Skull Crusher number 2 is coming out. And there's a couple other books out of Boom. Dark Horse Comics. That's a figure, Dark Horse. That's not even a comic. Alright, we're at DC Comics. And what do we have coming out at DC? You have Batman Off-World number 4. This is a 6-part series, right? Batman goes to space to learn how to beat some aliens up. Typical Batman. You got World's Finest. Another Dan Mora cover. Love Dan Mora. Possible first appearance of a character in this book that's very Batmite-ish. According to Key Collector, which I'm looking it up now, it says possible first appearance of Doommite, a combination of Doomsday and Mr. I always mix that up. Mixelputzel. Yeah, whatever his name is. You know, that guy. Let's keep the ball rolling. You got lots of Batman, Superman, World's Finest covers, by the way. We have Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker. That's a hardcover. $24.99. You can have another issue of Catwoman. Looks like she's in space in that one. That's cool. City Boy gets a trade. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 1 gets a reprint and a foil reprint and a blank cover print. So that's cool. We got Raza on a Green Lantern cover. That's pretty dope. Check that out. John Stewart. Alright. Let's keep the ball rolling. There's some Jake Garrick Flash coming to an end. And yeah, some Justice Society. Nightwing number 113, Legacy issue number 300. Superman number 13. This is part 2 of the Brainiac saga, I guess they're calling it, or House of Brainiac. That's what it is, House of Brainiac. Lots of covers too for Superman number 13, so they are expecting this book to sell. You got some Titans and some Wonder Woman. And we're off to Marvel Comics, where you have a facsimile of issue 255. You have Avengers Twilight number 1 with a 3rd printing, and number 2 with a 3rd printing, and Avengers Twilight number 5 is actually out this week. Alright, what else? You got Planet of the Apes, if you're a Planet of the Apes fan. Black Widow and Hawkeye get an issue number 2. And in this, in that comic, in case you didn't know, Black Widow has a symbiote. She is the Widow. Captain Marvel number 7 is out. Fall of the House of X number 4. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 2. The Red Hood is now the Ghost Rider. We got that giant-sized Hulk that we talked about. And Miles Morales Spider-Man keeps going with issue number 19. We got a vampire variant. As you know, Blood Hunt is coming. Roxxon presents Thor number 1. That's coming out. Spectacular Spider-Man number 1 gets a 2nd printing. And issue number 2 is out. Spider-Boy, it's issue number 6. Spider-Woman's on issue number 6. Might be something happening in Spider-Woman number 6. I'm not sure. What else? Ultimate Black Panther number 2 gets a 2nd printing. You got Mace Windu number 3. With this dude, this bounty hunter dude on the cover of this. Yep, he's tiny. Black Panther, including a really cool Boss Logic cover. And then Ultimate Spider-Man #2 gets a Peach Momoko variant. And Weapon X-Men #1 gets a second printing. I didn't think that book sold that well, but I thought it would have sold better. Alright, we're at Dynamite. And what do we have coming out of Dynamite? You have Army of Darkness Forever #7. There's an Elvira book this week. And let's see what else is new. Gargoyle's Quest #1. New Gargoyle book coming out of Dynamite. What else do we have? Justice Ducks #2. There's James Bond. A lot of books. Alright, and then some Vampirella. There's some Diamond Select toys. And now we are off to the rest of the books coming out this week. Let's see, what do we have? Image Comics have 71, 74 AD, #1. Let's see, if I miss anything, guys, let me know. We have the Assassin's Creed The Fall. That looks like a one-shot. And we're gonna keep going. We got some Blade Runner coming to an end with Blade Runner 2039. Bloodshot Unleashed is on issue #2 of 4. There is a Tyler Kirkham cover if you want to order that. Looks like you might have to special order it, and it's $9.99. More Blue Book 1947 with issue 3. Cobra Commander's on the penultimate issue #4 of 5. So that's almost coming to an end. That's been a really good book. The Energon verse has not failed to impress. It is really good. What else do we have? And remember, guys, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and we appreciate that. Thank you for saying that, Jay-Z. Alright, where are we at? A lot of manga. Manga is becoming very popular these days, and that's cool to see. Definitely helps the LCSs that carry it, because you get a whole new clientele coming through the door. And there are some crossover people, people who read comics and manga, or manga. But man, there is a lot of it on the list today. Man's Best #1 gets a second printing. Pretty interesting story. I liked it. And let's see, where are we at? Moon Man, issue #2. A lot more manga. Xenoscope, Ozfall of Emerald City #1. Penthouse as their issue #2 coming out. They had a pretty good who's who of A-listers on the covers for their issue #1 of Penthouse. What else we got? We're almost there, guys. I think. There's a Rick and Morty presents Finals Week #1. Sam and Twitch are back with issue #2. I feel like issue #1 just came out like 2 weeks ago. Maybe it's bi-weekly. Let's see, we're almost there. This Spawn #352. Carlo Barberi has been killing covers for Spawn for a while now. So doing an excellent job. Star Wars High Republic Adventure Saber for Hire #1. Possible first appearance in there. Star Wars book. We left it off the spec list, but we'll see. What else we got? TMNT Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan, issue #2 for you TMNT fans. The Walking Dead is in color, still in color. So that's cool. And we are at the end. Comic fam. So comic fans, do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for this week's books. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and go ahead and throw me a thumbs up. I will see you later. Deuces. Peace. Best Man #1. I actually got that last week, or Man's Best, not Best Man. Man's Best #1. So I'm not sure why that is loaded up here. Oh, you know why? Because we're on the wrong week. And today is December 12th when I'm recording this, so some shops will have dropped DC books. Alright, what's up, comic fam, comic fans, and welcome to the preview